Alright, let's get this shit started. That was a pretty good set. 15 reps for the first set. That's all the weight that I have in my house, unfortunately. So 52.5 pounds. Each side, 15 reps. Not bad. Alright, time for the second set. See how we do. Try to aim for 15 again. But, we'll just see how we go. Your back contracted. Push with your chest. Oh my God, 50. Oh, Jesus. Oh, bro. Jesus. Freaking breathing heavy. So, after those two sets, I did a total of 30 reps. Typically, I would do 10 reps. But this time I did 15. 10 reps, I would have to do 3 sets. Because I did 15, now I only have to do 2 sets. Since this is the max weight that I can do, that's kind of like how I have to break it down. I could do one more set, but then I would end up at 45. Or I could do one more and end up at 40. But then I feel like I got a good pump already from that set. The last 2-3 reps really felt a good burn. I'm gonna do one more pushing like this. I increased it by 1 level, maybe like 15 degrees. I think that's what's considered as, I don't know, maybe 30. I would say 30 degrees slant at the chair. So I'm gonna do one set like this. See how many I can do. I think maybe I can hit 12. If I hit 12, I'll do 3 sets. If I hit 15, I'll do 2 sets. Basically, I'm recording from my phone now, so our audio cut out in the middle of shooting. This is gonna happen throughout the video, unfortunately. I can't do anything about it. There's just something wrong with the microphone. I wish I could fix it, but I can't. So this is just something I have to deal with. I noticed it when I was editing. Even though I said I wasn't going to edit it, I knew there was going to be problems with the footage. So I had to at least try to edit the first one. So I threw it in Final Cut Pro, took a look at the footage, and yep, there is audio issues. Unfortunately. And just my luck, my camera also had audio issues. So all the footage that I recorded today on my camera is unusable. It's fantastic. I'm also not really sure what to do with my camera now that it's not working. Like, it's an expensive camera, and I actually recently bought another memory card to expand the memory. So yeah, I invested quite a lot of money into it, and now that the audio doesn't work, how do I go about fixing that issue? I mean, I could perhaps buy like a microphone extension. I think that is the best option, but I can also just use my phone, you know? Hopefully the audio is back. If not, then tough luck. But I had to change my pants because sweatpants was too hot, way too hot. My buns was getting sweaty. Alright, so I'm starting off with some 25s. Should I do flat first? Probably should do flat first. Yeah, we're gonna hit chest flies now. I hit 2 sets of the incline presses, and they're alright. Audio cuts out again, but basically what I was saying was I finished 2 sets of the flat presses, then I finished 2 sets of the incline presses, and then after that, now we're doing 2 sets of flat bench flies, chest flies, and then 2 more sets of incline chest flies. When I do these, you really want to, well, the way I kind of like imagine the weights is like pulling my chest apart, really want to drop the weight as far as you can. I noticed that as I'm watching this video back, it's not getting that low, so I need a little more flexibility in my chest. I need to get a little bit deeper, more chest pull. Typically, when I do the stretching of the chest workouts, I prefer like a pec deck or like cables over dumbbell flies. So my microphone's been having issues. Probably guys probably noticed from the last clip. Cut out again halfway through. Since it started, I've been watching the clips over and over just to make sure, the quality is coming out right. But it's really getting on my nerves because it's not working how it should be working. And I do not recommend this product at all. So probably gonna have to return this one, buy a new one, or figure something out. Try to have them replace it or something. We'll see. Now we're gonna do 30 pounds chest flies. And let's get it. 15. Oh, wow. I'm surprised I even hit 15. Jeez. 15, 30 pounds. 30 pounds, 15 reps. Pretty nuts. Now I'm gonna hit the uppers. I don't think we can go in 35, but I'm gonna save that for another day. Through 30s uppers. If it feels good, I might actually do 35 uppers, but I've never done 35 uppers before, especially for flies. But we'll try the 30s first. I know my uppers are a little weaker than my flat, so that's why I'm not doing it right away. All right, now I'm trying the 0.5. The lenses, let me know how you guys feel about them. You know, the last one was a point. No, the last one was not a point, but it was 3x. This one's 0.5. You know, let me know which camera angle you guys like the most. And honestly, if you prefer a certain type, I might do more of that type. Well, really depends. Let's just do this stuff, and then we'll talk about afterwards. All right, let's do it. Right. 50, Jesus, ow, my shoulder. Damn. It's very sore. So, you probably noticed I haven't had my first meal yet, you know? I usually just have a protein shake until around noon. Then I try to plan my first meal by noon. Then I have 2 heavy meals at night. Not at night, but in the afternoon and at night. Because the protein shake in the morning is supposed to have 1,340 calories. God damn, that's a lot. Potassium 450, so, and then the protein is at 50 grams. So instead of eating breakfast, I just have that. And it keeps it light, so my stomach doesn't feel too full when I work out. I do recommend that if you do feel like you don't have enough energy, that you eat something. I typically would recommend that. But I never seem to have issues with like just having a protein shake in the morning. And then after my workout, I have a big meal. Typically in the form of a nice juicy burger, because I like the beef as a protein source. You know, it has like natural components that are like help recovery. And then for dinner, I'll usually have like a chicken sandwich or some kind of chicken dish. Fried chicken. Yes. Oh, I have fried chicken. I totally forgot. I'm about to have that for lunch today. Yeah. Okay. Because I bought mad fried chicken last night. Just remember. I bought it from Mad for Chicken. Yep. I'm gonna have that for lunch today. It's gonna be some good stuff. I love Mad for Chicken. It's like Korean fried chicken. And it's delicious. Honestly. like crack. I don't know what they put in the recipe, but it was too good. Alright, so I keep having issues with the mic. So I attached the lapel on it, another mic extension on it. Hopefully it fixes it. If it doesn't, I will definitely have to get a new one. But so far, every single clip, at the end of the clip, I don't know if you noticed, but it's bad. It's like staticky, can't hear anything. I wonder why. I'm not even doing anything. Like, I'm barely doing anything. It makes no sense. And this thing is new. I barely even used it. I used it like twice. Literally twice. And then it's broken. Useless. That's pretty good. Pretty good for chest workout. I'm gonna move over into shoulders now. My shoulders are still hot and burning. Or should I switch into some back? Do some pull-ups. Yeah, I'll do some pull-ups. Then we'll come back to shoulders. I don't feel too crazy about pull-ups right now, so I'm gonna do one set, as many as I can till failure, and then I'm gonna go to shoulders. This is kind of like a little break between chest and shoulder because it's gonna be too much load on my body, and then that's how you get injured. You know, I don't want to get injured. All right, let's do it. I can do 10. That's it. That's it for me. 10 pull-ups. Alright. Pretty fantastic, yo. The audio is completely fixed from this mic. I took 2 footages and both clips, audio was perfect. So I guess we have to use the lapel mic, which I don't mind. It's actually more sleeker, better looking. The one thing I do worry about is this thing a little bumping around and stuff. Like if I hit it too hard, will it cause issues? But we'll deal with that problem when it happens. That's usually what I say. Alright, so I'm gonna start with 30s for Arnold presses. Really like Arnold presses. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 10. That's the limit of my shoulder, to be honest. I can only do 10. I typically don't train shoulders like that, you know, like Arnold presses. I do a lot of just regular presses, like the machine. There's a machine in my gym. It's called the plate loaded shoulder press. That I can go pretty heavy. I did 90 pounds on each side. Gross. 90 pounds each side. I've got about 8 reps too. Right now I'm struggling with 30. That's a third. Literally a third of what I was doing. But that movement is like from here to here. Right. Whereas when I'm doing Arnold, it's like I gotta be able to externally rotate and push up at the same time, and then internally rotate and come down. Why is that one movement like so much harder than just going like, who knows? More like stabilizing muscles, I guess. I don't know. In this next clip, the audio cuts out again, but this time we're doing Arnold presses, and some future insight about Arnold presses is that it's a good way to build up your front delts. It's a great exercise for front delts. It helps you bring that weight in front of you, control it, and that's really good for developing those front shoulders. If you want really well developed shoulders, highly recommend this exercise. Definitely like it over any kind of machine, but it's difficult, so don't try to put on it. Don't try to like put too much weight right off the bat, if that makes sense. Work your way up. Like I'm doing 30 pounds, but I did not start at 30 pounds. I started probably at 15, I think. 15, then like 20, 25. Now I'm at 30. I could probably do more too, but it's a exercise that you don't want to go too heavy on, because again, if you do it incorrectly, you can hurt yourself. So just pick a weight you're comfortable with. Alright, now we do some lateral raises and front raises. Typically, I like to go a little lighter, but I've noticed I got a little stronger, so I might just do 17. I might do 20 actually. 20 might be more around my ballpark now. Yeah, 20 feels good. When I get 10, it feels like I can go more, to be honest. It like feels too light, too easy. But if I feel like if I go 25, I'm swinging it too much. Maybe I'll up the reps. I could do 15. Let's try to do 15 on the next one. And then I'll do one more. After that. Or I'll at least try. Or just one more 10 after that. Yeah. Gonna do one more 15, that's too much. That'll be 40 total. I just want to know if I could do 15. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to attempt 15 reps. Back up a little bit. Alright, let's see. swung it a little bit, then, I'm not gonna lie. I ended up doing 15 anyway. Even though I said I was only gonna do 10, I ended up doing 15. I'm probably gonna just do 2 sets of. Probably gonna end up just doing 2 sets of front raises. I'm gonna do 2 sets of 15 reps. I'll go. I think the best way to go about it is if I go one at a time. Just 15 straight. Get that real burn, you know? And then do 15 straight on the other arm. I think that's a good move. Should I do sitting down, standing up, sitting down, standing? I'll do standing up. I'll do left hand first. This round I'll do left hand first. Next round I'll do right hand first. I normally never do it that way, but it's Christmas. Give my muscles a little gift, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get it. Next one. Not bad. I felt like I swung it too much though. Not bad. Surprised I can actually do 15 reps. But yeah, if you haven't worked out already, man, I hope this video gives you some motivation. Hopefully this video goes up before the end of Christmas. I'm just gonna try to edit. I'm gonna leave the editing as minimal as possible, like I said earlier, and just throw it up on YouTube. If people like it, they like it. They don't, they don't. You know, I want to keep it as genuine as possible. This is just me. You know, I'm working out, taking you along with me, telling you about my day, vlogging. It's Vlogmas, man. And we just hanging out. you know, because I'm alone. If you're watching this, you're probably alone. And if you're not, good for you. I'm happy for you. But us out here, be the lonely boys. Let's get it. I have no gang signs, so I'm just like, just showing all my fingers. No gang signs. We're gonna finish off with some real delts, reverse delts, whatever they're called. I don't even know if I can do it with 20s, but I'll give it. Nah, it's too heavy. I think like 15 is good weight, because I want to get good contraction of the muscle. You know, contraction of muscle is always muy importante. Oh man. I'm tempted to get more weed right now, but I promised myself I would stop smoking weed for Christmas. Yeah, I gotta give up the weed. So I'm gonna give you guys a little timeline. For those of you guys that have watched all the way to this part, like, you guys deserve it, honestly. More snippets of my life. And basically, I quit smoking marijuana for like a month and a half, actually. It's pretty good. It was right before my parents sold the house. We were in, you know, I wanted to show them that, like, oh, you know, I can change. I can actually quit smoking, which I did. You know, I stopped for like a month and a half. After I moved out of my house, you know, I was really distraught. I still didn't want to smoke yet, but there was a day where I was moving and my ankle got sprained. And then one thing led to another. I basically messaged one of my friends. What should I do? I'm bored. They didn't want to chill, so I was like, let me head home then, right? I look at the maps on the way home, and it was like 50 minutes. Typically, it takes only 20 minutes, so it's like almost triple the time, double, triple the time. It's crazy. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go home right now. Let me find a way to kill some time. And then I ended up buying some weed. And then from that day on, I just kept smoking again. You know, even though I stopped for like a good amount of time, that day I started smoking again, I just kept smoking again. Couldn't stop again. Just like that high feeling. Feels too good. And now we're back here. Today. December, Christmas Day. And I did smoke this morning, you know, in between my protein shake, basically. I didn't share it with you guys. I'm not gonna smoke on camera. That's like pretty degenerate of me. But yeah, I wanted that one to be my last one. But the thing is, I'm still like going back and forth on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it is the holidays. I am alone. I have nobody to celebrate with. So smoking a little weed isn't gonna be the end of the world. It might actually make my holidays a little bit more pleasant, you know. But I really want to quit, and something I want to commit to. And let's say I don't end up quitting, like I get bored, because I probably will later today, and I do end up smoking, I would just quit on like New Year's, you know. I probably will fold, to be honest. I fold like paper, you know, especially when I'm like on days like this. You got nobody to talk to, nobody to hang out with. It just be me by myself. It's nice to just have a little escape. The one issue is that I have no lighter, so I would have to go get some matches, or I have to use the stove, which is so ratchet. But I mean, my roommate hasn't complained, so. So this is actually the last clip, and surprisingly the audio is also not working on the last clip, which is fantastic. How great is that? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't like it, please don't comment, don't do any of that. Just keep doing you, man. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you tomorrow. You know, hopefully tomorrow's vlog will be a little bit more interesting. I will be working out at the gym, so I'll try to get some clean footage from there. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh yeah, I really hope tomorrow the audio is better, because today was just terrible. Honestly, just terrible. Golly. Alright, see ya. Merry Christmas, guys.